The property taxes on a house were $1,860. What was the tax rate if the house was valued at $155,000? Follow the problem-solving process and round your answer to the nearest 100th% if necessary. Okay, so we are still in our P over 100 equals A over B formula. We are finding, in this case, we're finding percent. I know that because they asked for tax rate. Rate is another word for percent. So P over 100 equals A over B. A stands for the amount. So percent is the percent you take of a price or an original value. And the amount is the answer you get when you take that percent. So the amount in this case, we're talking about tax rate. The amount would be the actual tax charged. So our amount is $1,860. And that tax was taken on, or that percent was taken on this original value. B is always your original value. A is always the amount you get when you take the percent. So we have A and we have B. We do not have percent, but because we have all the other missing letters, we simply solve our proportion and we will have the tax rate, the percent of tax. To solve your proportion, multiply the numbers that are diagonally opposite each other. Take that answer and divide it by the number diagonally opposite your unknown. So our P will be 1860 times 100 divided by 155,000. So 1860 times 100. The cool thing about multiples of 100 is they just add decimals onto things. So I didn't need my calculator for that one. Divided by 155,000. And that gives me 1.2. This is a percent, so it's actually giving me 1.2%. So now before I go telling the program what the answer is, I check for rounding. And it says round your answer to the nearest 100th%. So let's take a look at a decimal place value chart and see what's going on. So here's my decimal point as it says. I have a 1 in front of it and a 2 behind it. So I am only at the 10th place. I need to be at the 100th place. The convenient thing for numbers that are to the right of the decimal point is there are zeros going on forever. So if they want this rounded at the 100th place, I just insert a 0. So 1.2% is the same as 1.20%. We have given it the way they want, rounded it at the 100th place.